The chair would recognize the member for Foxton at this time with the intervention.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to say that the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana paid a state visit to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas last week. And there was a quite substantial support from members of Parliament, from the Cabinet, on the visit. I wanted to thank all members of Parliament and senators for their support, the support of the wider Bahamian population, and to also convey the thanks of the President of Guyana for the hospitality shown by the Governor General, the Right Honourable Prime Minister, and the people of the Bahamas during his visit. He found the visit elucidating, illuminating, useful. This was the first such state visit to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas in 13 years. It was a good experience for our own people at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, some of them who had never experienced such a visit. So we've built up some capacity and institutional memory on this. The one interesting feature of the visit is that in visiting the Hugh Campbell School in Grand Bahama, the children and their response to his visit was simply emotionally overwhelming in some senses. There was the scene of a number of Guyanese teachers who stood at the school and sang their nation's national anthem. And I was saying to the Prime Minister that for many of the young students there, I'm sure Guyana is a place which is far, far away and almost into another galaxy. But the visit of the President and seeing his citizens respond to the visit is a kind of backfilling for them and giving a reality to the country and how these people have come to this country and shared their expertise in the building up of our own country. It is a known fact that the education system of this country, particularly in the Family Islands, would not survive were it not for the input and support of Guyanese teachers. And they've made a great contribution to the development of our country. The President is also, at the present time, the chair of CARICOM. And one of the observations both he and the Prime Minister made was the fact that we are in this community and in this sub-region together. And the world looks at us and treats us as one unit. And that our voices are stronger when we act together. And that it is important for people at each end of the region, the sub-region, to know one another. And the visit was an effort to show the people of the Bahamas and to know the leaders of the leader of Guyana, for him to get to know our leaders and to take the experiences of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas back to Guyana and see how we can share in our various experiences. The President also conveyed to the wife of the late Bishop Cornell Moss of Freeport, Grand Bahama, the thanks of his people and the Anglican community in particular in Guyana for what he described as the breath of fresh air that Bishop Cornell Moss brought to Guyana, enlivening the Anglican Church, boosting its membership, repairing its churches, and generally raising the spirits of the Anglican community in that country. It is an example of what the Bahamas has generally provided to the Caribbean, and that is the professional expertise which we have developed in various fields. We are, for example, also providing professional expertise to the tertiary level college in St. Lucia, where one of our professors is the principal of that college, Professor Olivia Saunders. And before that, Archbishop Drexel Gomez served as the bishop in Barbados. Anthony Allen served as the head of Scotiabank in Barbados. Anthony Archer Leroy Archer, I'm sorry, served as the head of the brewery in St. Lucia. So Bahamians have served in many professional capacities in these countries. In fact, I think there's a Bahamian who's the chief financial officer in the power company in Jamaica. So we have lent expertise to their countries. They have lent expertise to ours. And it is our hope that as we proceed along in this new atmosphere in international world politics, that working together we will indeed be stronger to the benefit and edification of all of our citizens here in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and throughout the region. The President landed in Guyana and sent thanks to the country for the visit, and we are deeply appreciative of the visit, and I thought to bring that to the attention of the House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member.